Yo, what's up, everybody? This is Jerome Flood II, and this lesson is called The Truth About Gospel Chops. Okay? Today, we're talking about something that's been debated in the drum world for years. And honestly and personally, I don't even know what gospel chops are. I'm going to be honest. I don't even think they're real. Now, before you go crazy in my comments, let me explain what I mean, okay? Just calm down, all right? To me, chops are just vocabulary. At the end of the day, chops are chops, okay? You got your singles, your doubles, your paradiddles, your linear ideas, displacement, dynamics, speed, coordination. None of those belong to one genre. That's what just makes a drummer good. You know what I'm saying? So, a drummer from gospel, fusion, rock, jazz, Latin, metal, country, they can all use the same concepts, just a little differently. So when people say, "Oh, I need to learn some of those gospel chops," I really think they're talking about the style and the influence. The real influence is what people call gospel chops, and that came from church, musical freedom, live energy, spontaneous playing, musicians pushing each other, blending multiple genres together, rock and jazz, Latin and gospel, whatever. The church created some very aggressive creativity, and that's for sure. You mixing this, putting that over here, putting this over there, flipping that, doing all types of stuff. So it wasn't some magical new type of chop that we did. We had to actually learn this stuff. Like, maybe most of them don't know how to put a name to it, but it's a rudiment, trust me. And a lot of people get confused because they'll hear like a fast linear feel and crazy transitions and explosive playing and automatically label it as gospel chops. But speed alone doesn't make something gospel. And honestly, some people overuse the term so much that they forget the root that made those drummers special in the first place. It wasn't just chops. It was the feel, the confidence, the phrasing, the timing, the dynamics, the conviction, the musical intensity. They just happened to learn all of that in church by ear. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the people connected with. And honestly, playing in church is literally all about feel. So most of the best church drummers know when not to play, how to support singers, how to create moments, how to build energy gradually, and how to groove hard. The pocket matters just as much as the flashy moments. So that's why I don't think there's a such thing as gospel chops. It just don't make sense to me. I don't know. If somebody asks me, show me some of those gospel chops, I'm literally gonna pull out like the 40 rudiments and be like, learn these. Like, and then play some gospel songs and then play these to the gospel songs. Because I can't really tell you what a gospel chop is. So if you're wondering how to do some of those gospel chops, instead of chasing that, you need to study the real things like timing, groove, phrasing, dynamics, control, touch, musicality, listening, make sure you listen, endurance, confidence, all of that. Because those things are the things that actually makes a drummer sound powerful. Okay? So like I said earlier, in my personal opinion, there's no such thing as a gospel chop. Okay? There's just musicians influenced by gospel culture, musical freedom, feel, creativity, and expression. Okay? And honestly, the deeper you grow as a drummer, the more you realize musicality will always outlast flashy moments. Alright? So if you want more drum lessons like this, straight to the point, straight to the facts, go to flooddrumacademy.com and sign up. See you there.